What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Kellen here with Droid Life. Old friend in-house again today. This is the OnePlus One. You guys remember this from last year. Actually made it into our top 5 phones of 2014. So clearly a phone we were big fans of last year. Still a good phone, but there's a new one probably on the horizon. Why we're talking about it today, though, is because over the weekend, OnePlus finally released OxygenOS 1.0, not as an update, more as a .zip file that you flash as a ROM. So if you guys remember, or for those of you who haven't tinkered in a while and flashed a ROM, in order to get OxygenOS on your OnePlus, you have to flash custom recovery and then a .zip file, just like you would do if you were flashing a ROM. So OxygenOS 1.0 is out, just not really as an update. It's more of a whole ROM flash. You have to clear and wipe, factory reset, all that stuff. So it's out there if you wanna install it. What we did is install it for you to show you some of the new features in case you actually want to do this, or if you want to maybe wait for CyanogenMod's new update 12S, which is Lollipop. Just spoiler alert, I would wait for CyanogenMod update. This update to OxygenOS isn't much. So we're going to walk through a couple of the features and just sort of show you what we're working with here. So again, OnePlus One running OxygenOS. Have to flash it like a ROM, and this is sort of what we're working with. So you'll notice initially this basically just looks like stock Lollipop. You got the new skinned nav buttons, you know, the sort of pop-up drawer, stock icons and everything. I mean, they haven't skinned a thing in here. It really just looks like stock Android. So what's new then? Well, one of the things would be you can pull down with a single finger and to get into your quick toggles. And once you're in there, you can edit these. So you can drag and put Wi-Fi over there if you want. So you can edit these to basically be in any sort of order you want. That's feature number one. Not kidding, that's feature number one. So you can edit your quick toggles. Feature number two would be, well, they included a file manager. So you do have a dedicated file manager. So that's feature number two. And number three, well, they've included gestures. So let's go into settings real quick. So gestures you had with CyanogenMod on the OnePlus One, and they've included a few of those here in OxygenOS. So double tap to wake, which you probably saw me do earlier. Open the camera by drawing an O. Turn the flashlight on by drawing a V. And music control, drawing sideways triangles basically to next and previous tracks. So let's show you those. So double tap to wake is there. Let's see if we can draw a circle and launch the camera. Yep, that worked. And let's turn the flashlight on. That work? Let's try that one more time. There we go. Flashlight is on. So that is about. Can you draw a V to turn it back off? Yep, you can. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie. That is basically what you're looking at in terms of specific features for OxygenOS. It is Lollipop. It's Android 5.0.2. There will obviously be more updates, and they will continue to add features. We don't necessarily know what many of those features are at this point, but you know that's really sort of it at this point. There's not a lot of customization here, although they did include the ability to either use on-screen buttons or the soft keys down here. So they did bring that over as well. Otherwise, it's Lollipop. And if you like Lollipop and sort of stock Android, this might not be a bad place to go. But again, the CM update, which will be a big one and have all sorts of features, is coming out soon. You can see they even are just using the stock Google camera. And this is completely wiped. I haven't installed anything. So you can see it's just loaded up with all of Google's apps and then that file manager. So that's pretty much it. We just want to give you a quick tour here of OxygenOS, if we can call it an OS. It's an Android skin, and you have to flash it like a ROM. And if you want to do it, you basically get stock Android. Otherwise, you might just want to wait for the big CM update because it's probably going to be a good one and going to be worth hanging around for. If you want stock Android and want to ditch CM or something, you can do this. Their instructions are okay. Basically, flash custom recovery, flash a ROM. So comments or questions, want us to look into anything else, we can always do that. For now, though, we are Droid Life. We're out. Peace.